Hello everyone, this is Crota with Game 1 in a series between Rudan and Sonik. I believe Malamita is Rudan, meanwhile I believe Sonik is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I have no way of really knowing for sure because, well, they decided to not use their real names. And they're both Night Elf versus Night Elf in this Night Elf mirror match. Anyways, let's go ahead and figure out what's going to be happening here in Game 1 of this series. We're looking at both Altar of Elders and Altar of Ancient of Wars being placed down relatively early, a little bit more aggressively by Rudan off over here as, actually no, not by Rudan, by Sonik, excuse me, as he is in between both of these creep camps. What may end up happening is by engaging these creep camps may even opt to join in. So that could be potentially an issue here. Now, what's going to be going down in this matchup? Well, it's still too early to say. For those of you guys who have already subscribed to me, thank you for doing so. If you have followed me on Facebook, thank you as well. Continue to cast WarCraft 3 for all of you guys. And for those of you guys who leave a like and comment, special shout out, as it does definitely help me in my YouTube searches. Anyways, we are already at the 1 minute 25 second mark. It looks like it is going to be a Demon Hunter versus Demon Hunter mirror match. No big surprise as things do get underway. Now, what are the strategies and what are we looking for in this particular opening? We're going to see who is more effective at the opening creep camps, who takes a minimal amount of damage on their actual units. Archer and the Demon Hunter should not be taking too much damage, as the Ancient of War should be absorbing most of it. Meanwhile, at the same time, using Lightning Shield effectively to try and deal damage back to more units. You can see off over here that the Lightning Shield does deal only 1 damage to 1 Renegade Wizard as opposed to 2 that was happening over here, Renegade Wizard and that Rogue. The Archer should then back off, and he is going to be able to clear out this creep camp slightly faster. However, the Ancient of War does need to walk over a little bit more to start engaging that next creep camp. Now, down over here, you're going to see the next creep camp has been engaged now. Rogues are getting taken down. There goes another Manual of Health now picked up. Archer doing its best to fight off as the Ancient of War is taking a large amount of damage. Back off over here, you're going to see Rudan finish off this Apprentice Wizard creep camp relatively quickly, as Back to Warcraft has, well, apparently started leaving the game. All right, so not quite sure why. Or shout out to Back to Warcraft, and part of keeping the Warcraft 3 community alive and being able to cast live events even though I cannot. Anyways, let's go ahead and head back over here. Demon Hunter now making his way off to the north, and he wants to do a little bit of scouting. He's going to be able to come across here and now find a Moonwell that is under construction. All right, is he going to mana burn back? That is the big question there, as the Moonwell is going to end up getting canceled. This is a very, very big deal. And the Demon Hunter here, the amount of mana on both Demon Hunters is about the same. You're going to see this Demon Hunter now look to pull back here. And what this also affects is the amount of mana in that Moonwell. Let's take a look down over here. 24 over 30 supply does not have that additional Moonwell, as 2 more are now being built. Big surprise here. What are we going to be looking at, as Huntresses are already coming into play, and we are now teching the Tree of Ages. No Hunter's Hall yet, as the Demon Hunter is still wandering around here, taking a lot more damage than I would have expected. So not quite sure what Sonic's long-term strategy is. He may try and pick up a Staff of Teleportation, and picks up the Boots of Speed. Now he will be able to, in fact, outrun that Demon Hunter, but where does he really, truly hope to get to? He can perhaps try and stop these Moonwells once more. You can see that the Ancient of War has come back across once again, and this Demon Hunter is going to have to reposition himself off over here. No, he is going to now make his way off over here. Instead, perhaps at least force a cancellation on the Town Hall. Is he going to be able to do anything else? You can see, oh, there is some Wisp now trying to make their way through. Ancient of War has rooted itself, and now a bit of damage is being dealt. All right, Archer taking a little bit of damage right there. Ancient of War getting in a couple of free shots, as no Hunter's Hall has been established there at all. We are looking at 27 over 50 supply. Where are those additional Moonwells? I don't quite see them. Yeah, I really don't see them. Where are they? Are they back down over here? Oh, they're on the inside of his base. Interesting choice. Normally, you have the Moonwells at that front line. By having the Moonwells at the front line, you're able to engage without having to run all the way back home. But I guess with the Moonwells in the back, you can better maintain that mana. if you want your heroes, your frontline heroes, to be absorbing a little bit more damage, you can control them. But what often happens in a setup like this is that these moonwells will become dry while the back moonwells may still be full, and that's not something you want. You want all of your moonwells to be drained relatively equally so that you're always constantly generating mana on those moonwells. And the more mana you have in those moonwells, essentially the more hit points you have on your units. All right, let's go ahead and run back once more. Let's take a look down over here. Demon Hunter finishing off a quick unit there, picking up a Mantle of Intelligence, also picking up Tome of Strength up to 700 hit points, as the Huntress now gets ensnared down across here. So far, Demon Hunter just shy of level 3. This Demon Hunter is going to be well off the mark from level 3, as they're now both heading over to the Goblin Merchant Shop. Now that Demon Hunter has suffered a little bit of damage and he may not know exactly where to go. Now instead of heading across over here, he's going to activate that Nightcrawler, which does poison damage, and it is going to run around and hit each of those units. That's one of the things that it does do. You can see that Nightcrawler now switching across over there, and any unit that is not poisoned may end up getting attacked again. So the Demon Hunter now once more poisoned, as the Demon Hunter does finish off that one Nightcrawler there. He is still low on hit points and not quite yet at level 3. This is going to be a big deal, as the Naga Sea Witch, most likely from Rudan, already... Oh, no, it's going to be Keeper of the Grove. So the Keeper of the Grove already joined in on this fight, and you can see that the Ancient of War has suffered a fair bit of damage. He may not be able to escape here. And you can take a look, the Archer and the Demon Hunter with the Keeper of the Grove able to deal that finishing blow, as we are now going into Dryads. All right, let's take a look back over here. No, Priestess of the Moon. So Priestess of the Moon is going to be the second hero, and it may be just pure Dryads with True Shot Aura. All right, the Huntresses, the Dryads, the Archers, all dealing more damage. That +3 damage across the board, plus 10% damage across the board, is +2 damage on Huntresses, plus 2 damage on those Archers, which is very significant. All of those units are now trying to retreat. Dryads already with that slow poison there, as more and more damage to be had. No entangles, really. That does come as a bit of a surprise, as you now see the Dryads trying to get in some extra shots there. All right, some beautiful, beautiful pathing. There's an entangle, and that one Huntress actually slowed things up just a little bit more, as the Dryads now getting some more slow poison in. All right, Dryads prancing after the units. Are we going to see perhaps another mana burn? No mana burn there. Moonwells quickly used, as the Demon Hunter ready to engage once more. Rudan opting to use a Nightstone, most likely here to fill up these Moonwells while he is close to home. That is going to give him a little bit more of an advantage, as opposed to his opponent who does not have Moonwells nearby. Entangle now onto the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter, however, quickly dispelled magic there, as the units are now still all running back and forth. Keeper of the Grove, very low on mana, may end up getting mana burn, stabbed to preservation all the way back inside. Keeper of the Grove now needs to go and get healed, and will be healed by a Druid of the Claw. Demon Hunter now engaging. There's a mana burn, and down goes the red Demon Hunter. Rudan losing the Demon Hunter. Sonik may end up losing his Demon Hunter as well, down to 73 hit points, very low on life, and will be able to escape. The plus 10% damage on all range attacks, not quite enough to finish off that Demon Hunter. And I've never seen Gauntlets of Ogre Strength +3 so powerful in any game so far. That 75 hit points was exactly what the doctor ordered, as the Dryads getting in some easy shots there. All right, are we going to get another slow poison? Dryad now up in front. School of Town Portal does come across. There is the burn. Are you going to try and run inside here? Wait, where did it go? Oh, wait, no, down across over here. Yeah, Demon Hunter back all the way off to the north. That was the yellow base there. Now, as Rudan goes back inside his base and recovers just a bit, what is his long-term goal? Keeper of the Grove is normally much stronger in a mirror match because of that Thorn's aura. However, by going for the Priestess of the Moon, the bottom I'm often referred to, the Priestess of the Moon with that True Shot aura means that we're going to have a lot more ranged units. Ranged units are not affected by Thorn's aura, and that is incredibly important. All right, couple of things to note. Priestess of the Moon now looking to back off here. She's going to get entangled and perhaps surrounded. Oh no! How do you fail a 6-unit surround on a Priestess of the Moon as the Dryads are slowing things down? All right, there is that, and there it goes. The Priestess of the Moon getting caught out of position at level 2, and a Demon Hunter may end up falling as well, as this one Druid of the Claw does, or now moving back slightly as he is trying to get away from that one Demon Hunter. All right, units still in a bit of a run. Is this one Druid of the Claw going to be able to make it out? Staff of Preservation saves it as the Demon Hunter now coming back into the fray. All right, bears are engaged. Dryads are focus firing down onto that Keeper of the Grove. Keeper of the Grove may be in a little bit of trouble. Demon Hunter does have the Staff of Preservation and will use it as the Keeper of the Grove does get sent back home. And Rudan now chasing after some very, very low hit point units, but the Dryads may just be simply too fast as they are now heading back off to the north. All right, are we going to see a rejuvenation? There is that rejuvenation on himself, and then purposely killed the Dryad. Interesting choice there, as the bear now making, well, why would you even rejuvenate yourself if you have full hit points? And probably look like a friendly guy for a moment, and then say, no, I'm going to rejuvenate myself, and then, well, just give you a high five and make you fall over. Ancient of Wonders getting focused down here, and it looks as though Rudan is in the controlling position. He has the Keeper of the Grove, the Demon Hunter, sitting at level 4, going up against a level 3 Demon Hunter. There is the ensnare, there's the mana burns. And here's the big question. Oh, as the Priestess of the Moon now coming back out onto the field. That Priestess of the Moon getting in some extra damage. No Searing Arrows. Perhaps Searing Arrows would be the right call here, as you can see the Dryad now trying to escape back once again. Demon Hunter may get some mana burns onto some of these units as well. Priestess of the Moon taking a little bit of damage as the Bears now going to try to engage. Bears may be able to get off a surround here. This is going to be a bit of an issue as the Priestess of the Moon now heading back off to the north. Staff of Preservation saving a unit again as the Keeper of the Grove now trying to get away and gets greeted by a bear with a rejuvenation, but doing a bit of his own pathing on accident. All right, Rudan's Druid of the Claw not going to be nearly as lucky unless a Staff of Preservation comes in to try and save that bear. That bear is in a bit of trouble, gets padded by its own unit, and it looks as though the one unit is going to get taken down. There is a Dryad, there's a free Dryad, there's a free Druid of the Claw as the Demon Hunter gets a huge swing, taking down 2 units already. All right, back across over here. Huntress purposely aggroing. What is this? Gonna get ensnared here and then trying to perhaps engage here. These are some very low hit point units, and I can't believe so many units have just ended up falling down across over there. Meanwhile, back across here, we can see a Scroll of Town portal being used as it will be sent back home. 50 over 50 supply. We need to see a lot of healing, effective healing coming in, as we're looking at 50 over 60 supply from both sides. Hero advantage, too close to call right now, 4-2. Compared to 3-2 right now, that Keeper of the Grove just leveling, and now with Thorn's Aura, it will cause a bit of a swing in the hero matchups, as the Demon Hunter will also have to deal with Thorn's Aura, taking, I believe, 10% of his own damage dealt and having it reflected back onto him. All right, Keeper of the Grove, Demon Hunter, Druid of the Claws now making their way over here to the 6 o'clock position. Tree of Eternity starting to hoard up some gold. No upgrades that I can see. Dryads currently sitting at 2-1. Wow, 2-1 upgrades on those Dryads already, going up against 0-0, and that could be the difference. Rudan not having any upgrades against Sonic's units, and that is going to be a very big factor as we do see a bit of an engagement. All right, there you go. A couple of bears in the backfield. So five bears engaging against 4 bears engaging. Now they are looking to back off. Another Druid of the Claw now gets backed off again. And this might be better for Rudan just because more of his units were engaging early on. By having more of his units engage early on, that does help significantly as the more units are still trying to back again. All right, let's take a look. It looks as though Rudan is looking to finish off some more of these units. Another retreat right there is going to get Staff of Preservation. It looked like it did. Yes, it did. As it is now trying to teleport away once again. All right, let's take a look. Where is that Demon Hunter going to? Down to 880, 64 hit points. There's another hit. There's a mana burn, but the rejuvenation does save it in time. Meanwhile, he loses his own his own Keeper of the Grove, as that hidden Moonwell in the backfield was enough to really sway things around. All right. This is going to be where Sonik starts to gain a little bit of a lead. The longer the fight goes, the more of a difference those upgrades make, as the Keeper of the Grove has already fallen, and now the Demon Hunter is still doing a bit of chase. There is a Dryad slow poison. There is an attack. Are we going to see a mana burn eventually? The mana burn may actually finish off his own unit there, down to 50 hit points. Are we going to see it? There is a rejuvenation, and wow, that Demon Hunter trying it's so hard to try and get back into the swing of things. No such luck, as the Demon Hunter now needs to back off here. All right, Searing Arrow is being brought over. +2 damage plus the Searing Arrow damage. Staff of Preservation saves another unit. But I believe this Druid of the Claw is just not going to be able to make it all the way back home. There it goes, as the Demon Hunter now may try and engage against this Ancient of War. Supply count, Keeper of the Grove now being resurrected, 46 over 60 compared to 56 over 60. Sonik with the weapons upgrades and the armor upgrades starting to take a very big lead now, but still has to be very careful as we are engaging at your opponent's base. All right, Keeper of the Grove still ready to go. Very, very close to level 3. We could be seeing level 3 here in just a moment. Just focus down something that gives experience, and you will, in fact, have level 3, as the Keeper of the Grove should maybe be able to make it out. It looks as though, yes, makes it out just in time, or without 3 seconds to spare, as now this overextension by Sonik to try and stop the Keeper of the Grove now looks a little bit silly. All right, level 3 on the Priestess of the Moon. Are we going to see perhaps level 2 Searing Arrows? Oh, yes. Or no, level 2 True Shot Aura, as another Druid of the Claw gets taken down. Staff of Preservation saving another unit. Let's go ahead and take a look. Keeper of the Grove trying to head back home. Not going to be able to make it. Staff of Preservation. Moonwell healed at just the right moment, as the Demon Hunter now ventures forth once again, using a potion of healing as well, as now you're seeing Rudan doing a great job using what he has to try and pick off units. It seems like whoever is attacking, yes, has the potential to do the most damage, but is also in a very, very hurting spot. There you go. There goes another unit, and one more unit to get taken down. Keeper of the Grove should get to level 3 here, unless, yeah, level 3 already. 538 experience. Demon Hunter now looking back. Level 4, level 3. Compared to 4-3. Demon Hunter now almost at level 5. Going to go ahead and head over to the top right. Ancient Protector sitting at 47 over 60 supply. Druids of the Claw now making their way back down south here. Priestess of the Moon ready to go. Demon Hunter ready to go. Dryads, Bears now ready to go as well, as they about to venture forth once more. Priestess of the Moon needs to perhaps find an easy creep camp or two to get that Demon Hunter to 5. That is going to be a very difficult proposition, but very much needed if you want to win out in those mana burn wars. Demon Hunter of Rudan sitting at almost level 5 as well, so whoever gets the first mana burn off may end up winning this engagement. All right, Demon Hunter is still sitting at level 4. Should be able to get to level 5 here. That's going to be able to get there. Demon Hunter of Rudan just a little bit shy here, as the Demon Hunter does get to level 5. It also has Devotion Aura. That is going to be important, as the units may head back off to the north to try and engage. All right. Druids of the Claw now making their way north and south by both sides. Who's going to come out on top? We have Devotion Aura, True Shot Aura against Thorns Aura, and that is pretty much it. So Thorns Aura acting as a little bit of extra damage through defense. Meanwhile, Roar, Devotion Aura, and True Shot Aura very much helping out the Yellow Night Elf army. Bears looking to engage once more. Dryads looks like it will get taken down off over here. What's going to be happening next? Keeper of the Grove wants to buy something, wants to do something of value, but doesn't see a way at all. He is just mindlessly creeping at this point, taking on a handful of small creeps, picking up Sentry Wards and a Tome of Strength that will help. Who picked the Keeper of the Grove picked up? Yes, the Keeper of the Grove did pick up the Sentry Wards there. Level 3, it is going to be level 1 Stormzora, so Dispel Magic coming in from those Dryads going to be extra important, as that Entangling Roots, or that Entangle, is going to be even higher in terms of damage on those unsuspecting units. Alright, Demon Hunter about to engage, now looking to back off. Demon Hunter still wandering back and forth. It looks as though we're going to see 5-on-5 bears in that front line. There's the 5 bears. There's that 5. No one really has the big advantage yet. 59/60 compared to 60/60. Both sides ready to engage here. There's a mana burn, and that mana burn is going to make a significant difference as both heroes are already at level 5.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ready for the engagement. Rock Golem now looking to join in on the fight. Are we going to perhaps see a little bit of a flank? And that could potentially be the issue. There's a roar, but there is a couple of ensnares going down on Wisp and on a Druid of the Claw. We need to see some sort of capitalization coming in from Rudan if he hopes to really get anywhere. Dryad should quickly abolish magic that Demon Hunter now needs to back off. Are we going to see the abolish magic on the Demon Hunter? Yes, we are, as he looks to back off as well. All right, Demon Hunter now looking to engage. Let's see. Is he going to be able to do anything at all? Trying to finish off. There is a scroll of healing to try and save some units. The potion of lesser invulnerability now being used, but it doesn't look like Rudan is going to be able to take it. Sonik has been doing a very, very good job so far, as the Demon Hunter is still unable to escape. Demon Hunter going to be able to get in a handful of shots, but no, Staff of Preservation saves him all the way back home, as the bear is now going back the other way in order to chase. All right, there you have it. There's a heal. We need to see a little bit more heals coming through in order to make any sort of real difference. Another heal down over here would be extremely important, as I completely missed the Priestess of the Moon getting taken down there. I thought a little bit of a misjudge by there. I thought he would engage unless he had his entire army, as we're now looking at a bit of a chase. The Dryad's going after the Keeper of the Grove. Is he going to turn back around? He may end up losing a Dryad or two. There's the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter now getting in some shots, as it looks as though there's an abolished magic. Is the Keeper of the Grove get taken down? Yes, it will. Demon Hunter now may try and engage. The Demon Hunter now seen at level 5, using all the Moonwells in the book or at home already to try and save out this next fight. The Dryads not nearly as strong without the help of the Keeper of the the Priestess of the Moon. And without that Priestess of the Moon, the Dryads, Archers, and Bears now in full retreat because of that lost damage. All right, Keeper of the Grove gets an easy mana burn onto the Druid of the Claw. Druid of the Claw looking to try and escape through. He does move faster than the Druid of the Claws in bear form, and that's giving him a little bit of a heads up here, but this is still rather dangerous, as the Demon Hunter now needs to back around again. Tree of Eternity doing the slow walk, now heading back home. It does only have 2 armor, so no upgraded movement speed at all. And that seems like a bad idea now, as we see a quick roar being brought to the table. That bonus damage going to be causing some significant problems if it wasn't for the fact that Rudan has a relatively small army already. It looks like 1 bear was sent back home. Another Druid of the Claw looking to be sent back home as well. Nothing going to really be able to chase it, as the Druids of the Claw are constantly just getting reinforced at this point. And Rudan has no real weight. No, let's take a look at this. One of Sonic's bears are taken down. There is a little bit more healing. Dryad may get taken down as well. Yes, there goes another one. Demon Hunter may be focusing too much on the heroes. Going after that Demon Hunter there. Is he going to be able to finish it off? One more shot should do it. And yes, I do believe that is it. Finishes off the Demon Hunter and a bear. And that is the GG. Sonic taking game 1. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please stay tuned for game number 2.